Just realised I've got the wrong thumbnail.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Awesome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Day 7 of Subnautica. Day 7 of Subnautica. How many, I've got no titanium in there. How are we all? Flaming. It's gonna be lit. How are ye? I'm getting better, Flaming Gayer. I believe I'm only 8 minutes late, 7 minutes late, so once again. And I appreciate that you sit there because, you know, to be completely honest, you're an inspiration for me to try and actually go live on time. Hey, Nick. G'day. Yeah, well, actually, funny enough, I was streaming later. So, as I said before, I think I sort of said I stream on Twitch. So I stream here for 2 hours and then I'll break for sort of 2 hours for a dinner. I head out into Thailand and sort of grab some local food and sort of, it's my main sort of get out. So I do try to do 2 or 3 hours away. And then I stream, I think I streamed for 9 hours that we had it before. Yeah, I am good. And it's good, and you know what? Have you guys pop in as soon as I go live. Really enjoying it. The only thing that's crossing my mind now is I've probably got about, I think by next Friday, we should get off this planet. But I'm really enjoying this little session, so it's about trying to find something else that I can sort of stream for sort of a couple of hours that people enjoy, sort of so have some content. And I don't want to stretch it out as much as it's fun. And actually, Flaming, I don't know, did you see me die yesterday? Or did you log off? I think you logged off and then I died. I had my first death.
Calorie intake.
Oh, let's get some food or we're going to die again.
Vital signs stabilizing.
No, you logged off. It was comical, Flaming. It was comical. Oh, do you scan a ghost of the and live to tell the story, and a reaper and live to tell the story. All right, let's drop that in there. Let's eat these two. So we have a power issue. So same thing, what we'll do is, without dying, so what we'll do is the same thing. So we will spend the next 15 minutes just tidying up the base a little bit. Le Rayquaza Gamer, how are you? Everybody, well, Rayquaza, this is everybody. Everybody, this is Le Rayquaza, and I apologise if I destroy that username, and please let me stop that phone. 1 second. Yes, sorry, I just stopped the phone. So Le Ray, if I can sort of shorten or abbreviate your name. So everyone, he has been exactly right. He hasn't been able to get the streams come in live, but what he has been doing is he's been watching the videos and he's been leaving comments. So really appreciate it. And Le Ray told me something that we're going to give a go. Do we? We do. He asked me to try a little experiment, and that is, and if it works, I'm going to build it in there, is a little experiment. Was to make myself a coffee. Where's my coffee machine? It says 1 viewer. Maybe that's just yourself. Oh, that's super sad. What's it's got there? So it might just take a while to pop in. Considering there's 3 of you talking and myself, there's a fair bet that there's more than 1 viewer. Alright. I think it just takes a... Now it says, yeah, alright. That's alright. We'll get there. I think it just takes a line. So what Lorraine was saying, if you're okay with me calling you Lorraine, just to shorten it a little bit, or how would you like me to say your name? Because Lorraine is a gamer is just a little bit long, so and I don't want to. So what he suggested is make myself a cup of coffee Americano. Head over to the bioreactor. And see if I can stick it in. Larray, they fixed it. It will not allow me to put this. Obviously, they just don't like the taste of it. So they have fixed it. So what Ray was saying is, prior to version 1 is there was a, whether you see it a bug or whether it's saying, you could drop coffee in there. Because if that was the case, I was going to make myself a little coffee machine here and I was going to pop that in. It got fixed, no problems. But thank you for the comments in the stream. It yeah, obviously it helped out heaps, and it gave us something to sort of try out. And you know what, I'll just drink the coffee myself, so no hard feelings. Let's make ourselves some water. All right, today we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, we're going to head over, so the main objective today is we're going to head down to Lifepod 2. The CTO used Lifepod, and we're going to head over to Lifepod 2. Obviously, she's just sent the signal, they're still alive, so let's go over there. The other thing we're going to do, which we haven't done yet, is we are going to we're going to head over to Lifepod 7. So the 2 Lifepods we haven't done. Yeah, I know, it's just like straight coffee. So we will do Lifepod 7 options. So we'll work out, we'll definitely do Lifepod 2. The other things we need to do is, obviously we have a power problem. The reason I died yesterday is because of my power problem. So I sort of know I do know the locations of a couple of places for the nuclear reactor. So we're going to try and find the rest of the new nuclear reactor and set it up. We're also going to try things such as the alien containment. We've got all these fish and fish eggs, so we're going to start building that. We've also got the prawn suit and we've got the Cyclops. Now we're not going to achieve that all today, but we'll do a few things as people come in, and then we'll head off to the Lifepod 2. So what we will start off with is a little bit of base building for 10 minutes, probably do an alien containment, drop our cuttlefish eggs into the alien containment to let them breed. If you find a thermal vent, you can stick thermal to thermal. Yes, I agree, and then I can run the rods, so that's not a bad one either. Unfortunately, where I've dropped this base, Ray, is I'm a little bit of a distance from the nearest a thermal. But as we're exploring, if there is a thermal nearby, we will definitely get it. Food and water, let's drop these in here. And let's head out. So we got a message. So this might be the CTO on Lifepod 2 telling me that she's safe.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Oh, it wasn't the CTO saying that she was alive and healthy. It was obviously them telling me. So you can pick up a cuttlefish when it's an alien containment. Yes, that was a warper, correct. That wasn't Lifepod 2. That was a warper telling me that there appears to be only one other person on this island. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But Nick, I think it was Nick, or it might have been John, he doesn't believe they're trying to attack me. He reckons that there's a secret mission, that they're actually talent agents and they just want to connect with me. That's what he said. Food and water, let's go out. So let's get ourselves a little bit of titaniums because we were lacking in the titanium department. And let's go build our alien containment. So we've got our, a little bit of farming. There we go. Bit of OCD there, but it's alright. Let's go get ourselves some titanium. Good thing about Lifepod 2 is then that will also get us our last lot of blueprints, which will help us then. We're just scanning this for titanium actually. Our swim charge fins, and then we don't have to worry about batteries. I would admit this will probably be the first time I go to Lifepod 2 without a Cyclops. What do we need for a Cyclops? Cyclops, where are you? Have I just missed it? How crazy is this? Oh, there it is. Plasticil ingots, enamel glass, lubricant, advanced copper wiring, and lead. Alright, let's go for titanium. If you don't eat cooked fish or the water you get from bladderfish, forgot what it's called. Hey Predator, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Scan away, Flaming. Scan everything. I cannot recommend that enough. Good morning, Predator. You must be due to have your breakfast now. That is a very interesting theory, Ray. I like the concept, and I think the way to do that theory, you know what, and I'm definitely not against your friend's theory. As a matter of fact, I would like to test it out by starting a brand new game. Crash fish. Starting a brand new game. Making a scanner, only drinking the water in the cubes, and giving it a go. It's 8. Oh, where are you? Where are you viewing from, Ray? Uh, 8 p.m. Are you around Australia? For me, it's about 8 p.m. when the series finishes. Oh, okay, no problems. Alright, we are full. So let's get, we've got 2 more slots left, so we'll head back. We'll grab ourselves...
Oxygen.
Whoa! This is gonna hurt! No! No! Samakawa, how are you, mate? Good to see you as always. That was a close one. That was nearly my first real death. And 2% battery power in the problem I had, which... That was close, yes, because if the battery ran out just like that, then I would have been buggered. With a capital B. I'm from the south near Antarctica, but far away. So reference New Zealand. Because I'm just trying to work out your time zone. So you must be... What are you in parallel with? Or what is your country? I think that's probably the easiest way. There must be a reference point to help us.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we'll swap this... Oh, no, you don't look like yellow copper. We will swap this battery over, grab ourselves another one, start doing this titanium. That was super close. Yes, I agree, and I think it's Ray. I think it's because the Ghost Leviathan is sort of like a hammerhead style creature, whereas the Reapers and the Leviathans literally, get in there and start tearing you apart. Awesome. I thought you may have been sort of referencing around that area somewhere. So we're just doing a little bit of farming, because what I'm not doing on this one is I'm not coming in off stream and doing it. So this is sort of a really real time, everything I'm doing here. I haven't sort of popped on and sort of done a heap of farming just to get myself going. Let's have a look to see how this is going. I think they've nerfed the bioreactor. I think it definitely consumes a lot more materials quickly than it has before. There's a theory that a ghost Leviathan is a Reaper ghost. Oh, I haven't heard that theory before. Not a bad one. Alright, Cyclops, plasticine, enamel glass, and lubricant. Alright, how much? Quartz. Alright, let's go find ourselves some Stalker teeth and some quartz. Alright, let's do it the easy way, because we're not really using the scanner. Let's stop our scanning for copper. Let's change our scanner to... Oh, really? It doesn't have Stalker teeth yet. Alright. How do I make a HUD chip? Magnetite and a computer chip. A computer chip is copper wire, gold and table coral. So we will do copper wire, gold, and table coral. There you go, it was all here. That should get us a computer chip, I think. 2 table coral, 1 short. Is that another theory? I'm not sure how economical friendly that is, and whether it's appropriate to go around driving your sea moth into stalkers. KJ, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Once again, another late evening for you. If I know correctly, it's actually around about 2 AM, is that correct, KJ? So today, KJ and Sumakawa, whoops, sorry, I've gone a little bit too far. We are going to Lifepod 2. But to go to Lifepod 2, alright, so we should have the HUD chip in there now. We want to... Alright, there is a way to do this. What we'll do, did I have 1 stalker tooth? I've got 1. Let's see if this works. We are going to drop the stalker tooth somewhere where it won't roll away, like here. Don't roll. We'll head back to the scanner room. Hey Flame, how you going? Good to see you again. This is great, guys. So we're just going to try a little bit of a theory. Now we've got stalker teeth we can scan. We will turn this on. There's the one that we dropped, and it should now keep pushing out and pushing out and pushing out until it finds stalker teeth. We may be able to, we've got copper ore and magnetite. If we've got 1 more magnetite, we'll up the range. Rare as hen's teeth, these magnetite. Oh, do I want to use it? Yeah, we'll use it. Yeah, we'll use it. Copper. Last copper as well. Let's get ourselves an upgrade. Drop this in. And find ourselves some stalkers. So the other thing we're going to do, because obviously there's no teeth in my close proximity, we're going to create ourselves a little stalker farm. So let's find ourselves some salvage, find ourselves some stalkers, and feed them some salvage. I'm going to try and go to bed early so I can wake up early. No problems, KJ. Thank you very much for popping in. As always, it's great to have you in there. Really appreciate it. And we will see you. No, not at all, KJ. You know what? I like the fact that you pop in, say g'day, and then you take off. So enjoy, and we will see you next time. Don't hesitate. I know you're in the Discord as well, so don't hesitate to say g'day in Discord. Hello Brian, how are you? The scanner is glitchy with the stalker teeth, easier to scrap and drop. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and find some scrap and create my own little stalker farm. You're exactly right, Brian. Really? There's a container in the middle of nowhere? I don't really need that first aid kit. Okay, we'll head back to the base. I mean, it's 300 meters away. We'll try and find another one. See, interesting enough, there's no stalkers here. Crazy. Try ramming them. Remove this. A certain fish. I have heard that as well. I can't remember what the fish is. Is it it's not a pepper, is it? But I've definitely heard that as well. Are you kidding me? I cannot even find any salvage. Alright, there's one. Boom, there's your thermal reactor. The fish, okay, so it looks like a peeper, it's a little bit different. Alright. You know what? You're always getting hassled by stalkers, and when you want one to farm... There it is, I can hear one now. Where are you? I can hear you, I just can't see you. Alright, there's plenty of salvage here, so I'm thinking it may be around here somewhere. Come on. Come out, wherever you are. There you go, now I hear you, thank you. Alright. Let's play. Where's your friends? Oh, there you are. I heard you crunch, but I don't think I heard a snap. Now, where are you taking that? Where's your little play spot? Okay, let's drop some more. Come on, guys. Do you have a friend? We need to get some more of yous over here. Just one stalker isn't enough. Come on. Ahaha, there you go. Bingo. Thank you. How many teeth have you got on you? When you launch the rocket, it looks like it left, but really doesn't. It's a loop. What's this? Yes, I know, Ray. I've lost my fair share, and actually Flaming, I think, is the same. I think both Flaming and myself have lost our fair share of... Alright, so I'm going to pick up some of this stuff, and we're going to find ourselves another stalker. Normally if you can get sort of like 3 stalkers... Ah, here's another tooth. Thank you. I agree, it's a little bit glitchy, because that did not... No, I'm dropping your stuff, don't get grumpy at me. I'm on your side here. And we've still got the original stalker tooth. Alright, we need one more, and there we go. One, two, three. There's our 3. Alright, sorry mate, we're now taking all this. Now you can get grumpy with me. Let's head back.
Oxygen.
Why? Hey, no problems at all, Ray. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in, and once again, thank you very much for your support in the videos. I really appreciate your comments and your feedback. So I look forward to seeing you again. Stay safe. I should have... Yeah, no problems. Actually, I forgot to ask, Ray, whereabouts in New Zealand are you? Like Dunedin or somewhere like that. You said you were quite south. I think I missed him. I think he's gone. Alright, let's go do this. South. Okay. No problems at all, Ray. You have a good one. Near the top of the south. Okay. Near the top of the South Island, you're saying? Okay, no problems. My wife's family is from Hawke's Bay, so that's the reason I asked, because she's from New Zealand. I have been to Dunedin though, yes. So she's from Hawke's Bay. She's in the Hawke's Bay region, but they do have her sisters in Wellington and around there. The base is getting bigger, Flaming. You're exactly right. The base is getting... the base is definitely getting bigger. How are we doing for... So we got 1 plasticine, we got 2... Alright guys, we're going to go to Lifepod 2, but we're going to do it in style. Because we're going to do it... We're going to do it in a Cyclops. Your base is all... Do you know the void has a bottom? I did not know that, Ray. I did not know that. So you saying that you can keep pushing it and pushing it, pushing it until you actually get to a bottom. So enamel glass, lubricant, advanced wiring kit, and lead by 3. So lead by 3. 1, 2, 3. We need lithium by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to make plasticine. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's make the enamel glass. No problems, Ray. You have a good one. And we'll literally see you later. Flaming Gamer, why do you need 4? Tell me, why do you need 4 sea moths? Am I missing something in this game? Predator, welcome back, Predator. I know you normally pop in, say g'day, then you head off and have some breakfast and you sort of pot around in the background, so all good. Welcome back to 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Let's get another little plasticine ingot here. We're going to make ourselves a Cyclops Predator, and then we're going to take the Cyclops to Lifepod 2. What else are we missing? So we've got a plasticine, we've got enamel, we've got our lead, we need some lubricant and an advanced wiring kit. Advanced wiring kit is silver, so it's a wiring kit, so it's 2 silver, wait for it, 2 silver, 2 gold, and a computer chip. So a computer chip is 2 copper, a gold, and 2 table coral. Bloody hell, it gets confusing, doesn't it? So 2 copper. I don't have 2 copper. I got my 2 table coral. I need to find copper. And I need lubricant, but I think I've got some lubricant in here. I've got my 1 lubricant here. So let's quickly go find 1 for Diane, 1 for exploring, 1 for being stupid. And no, what your other one's for, Gamer, Flaming, is just to be spare. Just to have it there. Because it's likely with your other 3 theories, you're going to lose. It's actually what I enjoy about the... I didn't need to go so far. We've got... we can actually do Stalker teeth farming right here. So, oh, are you kidding me? Alright, we'll remember that for tomorrow. We will get our Stalker teeth here. Alright, so let's quickly grab some copper. Copper. Drink some water. No, I don't have any water. We will then make our... Thank you, there's some copper. Then we'll make our Cyclops, and then we'll we will head over to Lifepod 2. Have I got... Can I grab this one? I don't think I have that egg. I don't want to get the titanium. I'm looking for copper. That's 2 copper, so 2 more. 2 more copper and we're good. Wow, this one's a tough one. You need a good set of eyes when you're looking for these. Hello, little fish. Also, once we come back from Lifepod 2, I know there's a ton of quartz there. So with the quartz, we'll make our alien containment and we'll hatch all our cuttlefish. Because I think we've got 3 cuttlefish eggs. My connection isn't being cooperative, Flamingo. I'm in and out. Really? Okay. Do you think it's on your side, Nick, or do you think it's it normally, so stream health is green. It normally tells you if you're a little bit jittery on your end, or like on my end. All right, 1, 2, 4, so 1 more copper. Come on. No way. Can't be full.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, let's head back. We've got what we need to make our base. Oh, sorry, our Cyclops. Realise I ventured so far away from the base. Okay, let's head in.
Seek fluid intake.
And let's give this a go. So I'm just going to drop some stuff in here very quickly. Plus the enamel glass, plus the lithium. Grab myself some water and some food before I end up dying. This one's been a weird one. I've been so close to dying so many times. We've got ourselves another egg, so we'll switch that egg over here. So we're getting a nice collection of eggs. So we need to start building some aquariums so we can actually do these eggs. Same, your Cyclops, the base on the wheels, it's a joke. What?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, let's cut these up and replant. Let's see what we've got upstairs, since we have to keep... Oh, see this, I do think they've definitely done something with the bioreactor. I do not remember that it used to go through things that quickly. Okay. Let's do a quick recap, and I think it's on my side. My internet is still having issues. I've been trying to research things on Google, and it isn't working well. Okay, well that's a shame, Nick. I mean, once again, it's good that you can sort of still watch it sporadically. We'll see how we go. Okay, guys, let's quickly melt this into titanium, and then I think we've got exactly what we need to make our Cyclops. Let's swap this over here. Let's bring over our enamel glass. Now let's make... I think we need to make a... I can't believe I've missed it again. We need advanced wiring kit, need the lead and the lubricant. Is the lead in here? The lead is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Advanced wiring kit, so I need 2 silver. We need some gold. No, where's some gold? We need some table coral. Why is that gold there? I think I keep doing that by mistake. Okay, copper wire. Can someone tell me what the suit is called to let you go to the temperature areas? Yes, of course, Predator, I'll show you. A wiring kit. Let me just finish making this. Advanced wiring kit needs a computer chip. I need 1 more gold. Are you serious? So the unit you're after, Predator, the suit you're after is this one, the reinforced dive suit. Did you get that one, Predator? No, you're welcome. No, name your Cyclops the base on wheels. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. Okay, let's have a quick look. And we weren't expecting to make a Cyclops. Plasticil inglet, enamel glass, lubricant, advanced wiring kit, lead. Let's go make ourselves... It's night time. Can we make it at night time? First of all, I need to find out where... Oh, it's right here. Probably gonna just move it a little bit so it doesn't land on top of my base. So let's just pack this up. Let's move it just a little bit this way. When's the sun come up? I think those graphics are awesome. I think it's a really nice touch. Yeah, I do want to make it in the day too, Predator. It's one of those things, you only sort of make one of them. I think it's got a nice look. I do believe when this sort of heads over this way a little bit, you will see the sun coming up. So, whilst we wait for daylight, first of all, we'll turn off the Degassi 500 metre site. We don't need to go there. Let's turn on Lifepod 2 because we're going to head to Lifepod 2. Let's get some extra titanium because we're going to make some stuff once we get in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And a fabricator. What's a fabricator worth? Golden table coral sample. Gold. Alright, grab one table coral sample. Alright, here comes the sun. How much is stationaires? Off the top of my head, I think it's around about €20 Predator. Hey, Richard! Thank you very much. Make it in the day, you're asleep in bed. Welcome to the stream, Richard. It's great to have you in there. Thank you very much for the subscription. As you know, I'm just a new YouTuber and streamer, and it really does help. Every follow on Twitch, every sub, every time you come in and say hello, really does help, and it inspires me to create more content. Okay, so here we go, guys. I hope not only are you enjoying my streams, but I hope you're enjoying the game. I assume you're also playing it. So let's use the vehicle. Let's hit the Cyclops.
New blueprint acquired.
Here we go.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
I like it that it says every time you build something, it tells you what you shouldn't do. Like, hey, how cool does that look? I really like the Cyclops, but we need a little bit of colour. Oh, flaming!
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Thank you. Okay, so let's build ourselves a couple of little components. To make sure that we are going to be able to live on here. So first of all, we need food. Where's my indoor grow bed? That's exactly what we're after. I'm on there. We're going to need a fabricator. Whoop, not a radio. I don't want to hear messages. A fabricator. And let us get us a couple of containers. I am not going to be as particular at the moment. It's just the first trip. I'll need one more titanium because it's just the first trip. So we're just doing that so we can source some emergency stuff like rations and first aid kits, because I do want to get to Lifepod 2. I want to sort of head out. It just looks nice, doesn't it? Let's turn some of these lights off. I think it's just has a good impact. Is there anyone here that has not seen the Cyclops? Go get material for the power cell charger. That's a really good one, Predator. I think that's a good idea. Is there anyone, well actually, there may be people watching the stream that haven't seen the Cyclops before, so I'm just going to give a quick tour. Basically, and we'll come back to, something must have bumped me because it just moved. Alright, so you have your main, whatever you would call this, where you drive the Cyclops. In here you've got a spare room, and what I normally do is put the grow bed here. You could definitely put a heap of, if you wanted to, you could actually put all your fabricators and that in here. There is plenty of room to put it on the walls to make it easier. Personally, I've always used this space, but I think that's a reasonable option to actually put all your stuff in here to do your fabricating, because you really just work between these two rooms. This is where your Cyclops and your sea moth will park when you put it inside. You can only have one at the 9. I can't pronounce it, Nick. I can't pronounce it. You've picked a hard one for me. This is your decoy tube. So at the moment, it automatically comes with one decoy loading tube, but you can upgrade it, which will, I think, take a maximum of 5 off the top of my head if you upgrade it, and then that will allow you to deploy decoys, but we're not going to have decoys when we do this run. We'll upgrade a little bit later on. On the left-hand side, or both sides, you've got your engine room. With 3 ion power cells, so it's actually, or sorry, not ion power cells, just regular power cells. What I think is excellent is I built this thing without having to make a power cell, so I think it's great that it gives you 6 free power cells. You get yourself a fabricator, but this fabricator is only for Cyclops. The Matrenn Lops. We've got some great names, guys. Keep shooting the games because I do want the names, but I'll be perfectly honest, the name that I'll probably do is actually someone probably in the stream. That's the name of the Cyclops from the Odyssey. Awesome, Nick, awesome. Now I see where it's coming. Obviously when I build my rocket, it's going to have a SpaceX theme, doesn't it? The base on wheels, please. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll do it this way every day. So today, Flaming, because you've asked and obviously you're very keen for it, I will call it the base on wheels for this stream. But what I will do is for the other streams, next streams, I will rename for people because I did want to call something after Predator. Samakawa, who keeps on popping in, I wanted to recognise him as well, who pops in with KJ, Nick and John, so I will. But what we'll do is at the start of the stream, we'll rename some of our craft, so therefore when we do a 2-hour stream, the same as the prawn, people will see their name or their name within the content of the craft while we stream. How's that sound? Good, Flaming? Because you've got the Flaming Mobile, so as an example. So going back, this is where you can craft. So you can craft your depth modules, your engine efficiency modules, your seal generation, your sonar, fire suppression, Cyclops decoy tubes upgrade, and your thermal reactor. I have a great idea, just make 50. You know what, I think the great thing, Predator, is I'm glad I don't have 50,000 viewers. So at the moment I've got 9 viewers or 10 viewers, it keeps changing. So yes, I can perhaps, I can at least have the 10 viewers. I can have like a wall of shame, or a wall of fame I meant, that was just a slip. And I can have, every time I die, I can have the shaft there. So you get yourself a free complimentary fire extinguisher, a few more power cells, and this is where you drop your upgrades. So I just remembered, in my base I do have one upgrade, so we'll come and drop this in, which will actually turn this on. Actually, we can go via the back. I don't use the back stairs that much. Matter of fact, the back stairs, heading down this way. This is actually your, no it's not. This is where you park your sea moth or your prawn suit. And obviously that's the base upstairs. These doors open to come and pick you up. And then you have, oh, that was weird. I'm just going to save it because that was a glitch. You get yourself 5 complimentary lockers, but you cannot name, so this is weird, you cannot name nor can you change the colour on these lockers, but they do Lawtonus. That is a good one, Nick. I like that, and that's what I said. I think we will use the community to name it. Obviously for today, because the Flaming Predator. I did think of that one. I actually like your username, Samakawa, and I thought you'd gone to bed, but it's good to see you back. So I just need to make 10. I need to make 11 now because another viewer just popped in. Give me names. Oh, for the last time, to say the aura was crashed the whole time. What you were seeing through the pod was an image of the aura exploding. Hey, Richard. What's this? Oh, you're great with your theories. I will probably catch you tomorrow. No problems at all, Ray. Thanks for popping back. The Destroying Bulk. We've got so many good names, guys. But today, what did you want, Flaming Gamer? Just give it to me one more time. Instead of... Oh, no, I can scroll up. The base on wheels. For today, the Cyclops will be called Base on Wheels. The Shemoth. I bet you'll explode as well. What you got? Base on wheels. Is that what you wanted to do? I just want to make sure I got your... That's what you want. So we're going to have to make that a dark colour. There you go. Oh, not the base. We don't want the base a dark colour. We want the base to be probably white. I do like the stripes. We want some dark stripes. Stripe number 2. And the name is definitely in black, so you can actually see it. Richard was asking what country you're from, Matrenn. Oh, I'm totally sorry. Shemoth, I do like that. Richard, I did see that before. Hey, Niels, how are you? Welcome to the stream, Niels. It's great to have you in there. Richard, I apologise, Richard, I missed that one. I am born and bred from Australia, Richard, but I am currently living in Asia. So I travelled for work. I've lived in Malaysia, I lived in Myanmar, I've lived in Singapore. I've recently relocated in October last year to Thailand. Ambelt. I like that name, Niels. That's a good name. I recently relocated to Thailand in October to take a sort of a year sabbatical to stream and to do YouTube videos to give it a go. So I found myself a nice little house in Phuket, Thailand. And I'm at the southern point near the beach, so not in the tourist part, not in the crazy sort of part of Phuket. I'm just in a nice little sort of quiet village, if you want to call it that, of Thailand. And yeah, streaming, making YouTubes for a year. Where are you from, Richard? Okay, so we are going to head back. We are going to grab our sea moth. We're going to grab supplies. How many languages do I speak? I speak 2, Nick. I speak Australian and I speak drunk. That is it. But, oh, South Africa. Awesome. I have been to South Africa for work. When I used to work.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where did I go? I can't remember where the office was. I'd need to imagine if there were bombs in Subnautica. There are torpedoes. There's not bombs. I used to run an emergency centre, Richard, and oh, well done. I was just about to say how the water situation is. Obviously, being in Australia, we have similar problems. We have obviously long droughts and we have water restrictions big time as well. Yes, I definitely feel for you in South Africa with your water restrictions. Get some plants for your food bed. Thank you, Samakawa. I would have forgot that. Whoops. My base is so big, I'm actually starting to get lost in it. Alright, so... Please excuse me for that cough. First of all, I'll get plants for myself. I will get some more plants for myself. Clearly, I'm also going to need some plants for upstairs. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to come back and that will be deactivated and my base will... We need some water. Let's grab some more plants. Get some more plants because we'll need to grow it. We'll grab a bulbo. Actually, I prefer these actually because then you don't have to. We'll grab one of these and we'll make a lantern tree pot when we're over there. Let's throw that over there. We needed more titanium. We want... Do I have a first aid kit? I don't. Okay, so food and water. We want to take some spare first aid kits with us. We want to take all the water. We want to take some food. I cannot take that. We want to take the Cyclops efficiency module since it comes free. Talk to me, guys. What else am I missing? No, hey, Flaming. Hopefully you're still here. Thank you very much. It's always great to see you. You're always the first person on the stream, and I definitely recognise that, so thank you, thank you. Instead of droughts here, we get hurricanes, yes. Thailand, we get everything, actually. Same as Northern Australia. I would put 1,000 tons of nuclear bombs in my Cyclops, drive it to the aiming facility, load it full of iron cubes, which equals to 5 TNT, and see what happens. Shit, where do you live? I live southwest, you said, if you're asking me, Richard. Extra batteries. Samakawa, I like your style. You know how many times I've played this game? A ridiculous amount of times. And I've got no batteries. I have no batteries. I don't want to use this because I know it is just going to chew my power. I've got one battery. Same as Texas. Yeah, we call it. Yeah, I think they call them cyclones here, and Australia. We call them cyclones as well. So I think we are good. Oh, we are not good. Rare. We want to take one of these. Maybe a little bit of a spoiler. But I want to take a purple tablet. I do not need my habitat builder. Let's drop that equipment off. Habitat builder. I don't need the copper, the lead and the copper. Oh, copper, so I can make a battery. Let me just make one battery, guys, and then we are good because I do concur with Samakawa. 1 copper ore, 2 acid mushrooms. 1 copper ore, 2 acid mushrooms. Okay, quick check, guys. Have we got everything? Really, guys? Someone said that before. Is it back up? GPU 36%, frame 60 frames. We will see. It went offline and then back online. Oh, sorry about that, Richard. I see I lost a few viewers, but I think they will certainly come back. But yeah, okay. That's the problem, Richard, with living in a southern village of Thailand. The stream is normally good. I normally get good, consistent streaming. But sometimes it goes funny. It did go funny a little bit last night as well. But it's good that I'm back. We've got plenty of water. Okay, so quick check, guys. We've got food for Samakawa. We've got food for our box. We've got some more titanium so we can make another box. We've got some spare first aid kits. We've got water and we've got food. We've got a purple tablet. We've got a stalker tooth, which we do not need. Quartz. We've also got lead that we don't need. Sea glide with 18%. High capacity tank as a backup. I think we're good. Let's go to Lifepod 2. The battery. So I'm going to turn this off because it's just chewing through the battery in my base. We need to get a nuclear reactor, which we talked about before. Have we got room? I've got room for one more. That chewed through it so quickly. All right, last check. I do. Can you make a fabricator in the Cyclops? Yes, you can actually, Nick. Everything you can do. Everything you can do in your base. You can, actually that's not true. So you cannot put a water filtration and you cannot put an alternative power source, but you can do a fabricator, pardon me, you can do your battery charges. The problem is in the current environment where I'm really short of power, it will just, the fabricator will only chew power when I use it. Oh no, I've got a fabricator, sorry. Yes, I have got a fabricator, you're exactly right. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. So let's jump in the Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I've just noticed it's a little bit, so we're just going to repair it quickly. Jump in. Let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And I just realised, and Flaming Game is left, I just realised I didn't jump out and actually have a look at the colour and the name. But I think Flaming Gamer, because he normally watches the video afterwards. So there you go, Flaming Gamer. There is your name for today. It's a nice look. I do like the blue. A little bit navy-like, isn't it? The random fish swimming through the base, I agree, is annoying. Alright, so first of all, Samakawa, let's plant some food. Thank you. Let's finish. I left my habitat builder over the other side. I do need to go get it again. Let me go get the habitat builder, but first of all, while we're here, let's open this up and put our efficiency module in there. Efficiency at now 300%. Happy days. And that will turn on as soon as We are on. Let's use this locker, and we are going to drop a first aid kit, some water. I'll drink one, and we'll drop some food. I'm going to be super annoying, guys, sorry. I am going to place those in the bottom locker. I'm going to head back. I'm going to quickly go grab the habitat builder. I'm just putting it here, and that way I can grab the stuff before I leave. We've got some spare batteries which we will take upstairs, and we want to just grow some stuff. No problems at all, Predator. We will see you. You don't want to miss. Have you been to Lifepod 2, Predator, or is this going to be new for you?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You are welcome. Alright, let me grab the habitat builder. That looks good. And the $1 million question is, what does it look like from our bedroom? Have we parked it in the right spot? Yeah, we just need it a little bit lower, don't we? First of all, let's finish this. Done. Let's drop some stuff in there. We're just going to drop some spare batteries. The last titanium was to make a pot plant. And to drop that in there. And I think we're good. Is there anything I'm missing? I'm going to keep it on me. No, I don't need it. Bang, bang, bang. Purple. I do not need the cutter. Everything... I don't know, I can't remember on the repair tool. Is there anything I'm missing? I really like the glass hallways, hurts the structural integrity though. I've compensated by using bulkheads, which cuts down the openness a bit. I like that, I agree, Nick. I've never used the bulkheads, I usually do the reinforced walls. What is a bulkhead worth in regards to materials? So reinforced wall uses lithium. The bulkhead uses, wow, the bulkhead is a lot cheaper. I like the concept. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. So I'm not going to eat food. I'm going to sort of, hopefully these will sort of grow. We're going to turn the indoor lights off so it's dark inside. Make sure we've got our setting to Lifepod 2. Strap yourselves in, guys. Here we go. Turn us on.
Engine powering up.
Sound the horn. And we are off.
Ahead slow.
Actually, where are we going? I don't even know where we're going. Sorry. We are going... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take off my HUD display as well so we don't see all these stalker teeth. So let's turn the lights on. It's a little bit dark in here. It just makes it more scarier. Let's remove the HUD display. We'll put it in here. Clearly I'm going to forget where all those tools are. Lights off. Scary. Pilot the sub. And let's go. Reversing. It is three sounds. Can you buy a game? It's called Rainbow Six. Oh, I do own that game, Richard. I like it. I do have a lot of the Ubisoft games. Alright, let's use our cameras, because if you're not aware, the cameras are the easiest way to navigate. It's probably safe to say, Richard, it is fun. I do agree, it is a fun game. I do like a lot of the Ubisoft games. And I do the multiplayer concept. So what I have also just done, I was setting up today. Eco. Has anyone ever heard of Eco as a game? It's a multiplayer game that's, as it sounds, it's a base builder MMO that's set for a period of time. So I'm setting the game to last for 60 days, and basically you live on the planet, but everything you do obviously has an impact. Obviously, if you make more carbon and coal, it slowly destroys the ozone layer, and so forth and so forth. And what the story of the game is a meteorite is coming to the planet, and you have to work as a community to build your own little houses and your own little village to, hey, I love blue. Good to see you again. RIP 30 seconds. I'm lost, blue. I'm lost. Oh. What is going on here? I think I lost a few seconds of the stream. I thought it was just me, however... I agree. It actually just came up and did something funny on my screen, Nick. So I will keep monitoring it. If it dies again, I will definitely do some research. It may be the streaming software I'm using. I use different streaming software. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm terribly sorry on that. After this, I will reset my router and I will have a look to see if we go. So I did lose a few viewers, and I do apologise. But that being said, you haven't missed anything. Here it is. Lifepod 5 is just below us, and we are going to start heading this way. Lifepod 2. My mistake. I said Lifepod 5. But it looks like I've got everyone back. It's dark and it's deep. Alright, there's the wreck, but we've already done that wreck. So I find the easiest way to navigate, Cyclops seems to be built for mold. I agree. Now Predator's left the stream, but for the last year while I've been streaming this, Predator has been super keen to get a multiplayer version. Here we go. Blood kelp. Blood kelp.
Creature attack.
That damn crab squid. Every time. Where is it? Just going to turn the music up, guys, because I think the music coming in here just gives it a really good... Just tell me if it's a little bit too loud. Just enhances the game. See Lifepod 2 just there. We can see a warper just here. You can see an electric eel just there. The warper's there. And just below us or behind us, we can see Lifepod 2. I know. That's what I mean. I should have done it before. I turned it down when I was streaming, but I think it adds so much more immersiveness if you've got a good set of headsets on. All right. I think we're happy here. Let's turn this off.
Engine powering down.
Let's exit. Let's not sound the horn. We'll turn the outside lights off. Inside lights on. Okay, so the first bit of this exploring we're going to do on foot. Can the warpers know, Sumakawa? The warpers, sea moth and prawn suit, yes. Cyclops, no. Okay, so we're going to go outside, have a drink of water. The plants haven't grown yet, but I've got one spare nutrition block anyway. Let's do this on foot, and then we're going to go out in the sea moth, but I need to protect the sea moth a little bit around here. Gets a little bit dangerous for the sea moth. Alright, we've got friends. So, we're going to take some blood oil.
New blueprint acquired.
Which is awesome. And we're going to take one of these. Come on, I know. I'll collect the quartz later. Lifepod 2. 500 meters. Where's that warper?
New PDA data.
So I'm just going to park this stuff inside, listen to the radio message to see what happened to the CTO.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Look, use this locker. So we got ourselves some acid mushrooms. Oh, sorry, acid mushrooms. Some deep shroom mushrooms. And we got ourselves some blood oil. And some quartz. But we got ourselves a message. So let's listen to the message of the Chief Technical Officer. And then let's keep exploring. I feel like you should get experience for scanning things for somewhere. I know, it's a bit like that, isn't it, Nick?
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
It's good. All right. Sorry, what stopped? It's... I am sorry, Richard. I am so sorry about the lag. I want to persist. I mean, we're still here. I don't want to reset now. But if it continues doing it again, then I may stop the stream early today to try and solve the problem. Okay, so let's go in and let's explore around Lifepod 2. So we got Lifepod 2 here. And let's have a little bit of a look around. Well, Warper, which reminds me, let's save it. A heap of uranium, which is nice. So the reason I got the blood kelp, sorry guys, and I just realised I didn't explain it as well. So with the mushrooms, the deep shroom mushrooms and the blood kelp, for those that aren't aware, it now has opened up the blueprints we needed. We can make benzene and we can make synthetic fibres. It also means... Ooh. Weird. That is weird. And I've realised why it hasn't done it. What I need to do is pick one of these mushrooms, I think.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah, that's strange. So even though I scanned it, it didn't actually come up. But now that I've got it, hydrochloric acid and the polyallyne. So now we have the blueprints to make the things we wanted to make. We can make our reinforced dive suit. We can make our swim charge fins. All the things that were stopping us from going a little bit further. Yeah, exactly. Can you grow? Yes, you can. You can. Oh, Samakawa. Night, mate. Good night. You have a good one. It was great to have you in the stream, as always. And you can see. But yes, you're exactly right, Brian and Nick. So the reason that I've captured them and got them is because, and I've only got one, is because I want to take them back and actually grow them. You're exactly right. So now the sun is up, it makes things a lot easier. We are going to...
Calorie intake recommended.
75.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Not a good time to run out. Lucky Sumakawa, who isn't here, but I want to definitely recognise his help, reminded me to bring on some spare batteries. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill ourselves up here. Actually, we're going to head back to the Cyclops very quickly before we run out of air. Grab another blood oil. Are you kidding me? Whoop. And we just found our crab squid, or the crab squid, should I say, just found us. Deep shroom mushroom. Okay. Food, water. Let's see if our food is good in here. It should be growing. Not yet. We can't cut it. Let's take our sea moth, guys. We're now going to go in. Not again. I got to restart my... Is anyone else finding it dropping, guys? Yeah, so I looked at my stream health and it didn't do anything this time. I admit it did it last time. It came up with a big red warning and it came up with something. But we will see. But we'll see you, Richard. Don't forget to reef. Oh, Nick, thank you. This is why I stream. Because I do so many dumb things myself. So it's great to have everyone on actually helping. So we've got a warper out there and the crab squid has found us. Let's turn the lights off. Let's jump in the sea moth and let's go exploring. We've got our purple tablet, we've got our tank. Let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, let's just get away from here. And we are going to go into this big hole. I just want to scan this plant. Bit of ghost weed. And like everything, we'll take a sample because we're a good little botanist. Actually, I've never realised this before. Oh wow, we've got crap in here that we haven't emptied. Look at the colour of the Cyclops. So I don't know if we've got any... I don't know if we've got any scuba divers on stream, people that actually go diving. So the same thing is what they've done is, as you've gone deeper in real life, when you go deeper, obviously all the colour drains out of your wetsuit and stuff like that. It actually sort of starts. If you have a nice bright red or yellow wetsuit, the deeper you go, all that colour goes. And it's the first time I've noticed that they've had that same impact in the game. So I've gone deeper and all the colour is drained out of... So we're going to keep...
Scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
So what I want to do is I want to jump out of here because I want to collect all this uranium. Because we're going to make a nuclear reactor to solve our battery problem. I'm sure it's safe just walking around with all this stuff in your pocket. I'm sure it has no effect on me. Isn't that due to the amount of water, light? Yes, you're exactly right. That is the, it reflects the vibrant colours. You are 100% correct, Nick. But I think it's awesome that they've now reflected that in the game. Instead of just having your... I need 12 of these. I think we're enough. Instead of just having... Whoop. Where's my... There it is. Instead of just having it bright red and it stays bright red throughout the entire game, it's good that they've done it that way. Alright, let's keep going deeper, guys. Let's go deeper. Okay, so now we're entering, once again, another entrance, but of the Lost River. So if you remember yesterday... And here we are again. The difference with here is we've got different creatures. Obviously we've got some creatures that aren't happy with us being here. And there is our first Ghost Leviathan. Just over there. Just want to do a quick repair. Did everyone see that? I thought I saw it over here. Oh, there it is. Just fighting with something. It's having a bit of a glitch. Hasn't seen us, so it's all good. Okay, so we're going here. Those things don't look friendly. I'm playing Echo, and it's weird playing this game because nothing hurts you. And I'm so used to everything wanting to hurt you in this game. Okay, so... we're going to jump out and go on foot. We need to have a look around, and we need to get materials. It's not happy. We need to collect things. We need to collect magnetite, but not... If you go too deep in here... You burns. Like that. Oh, have I got my first aid kits? Yes, I got my first aid kit. What happened to my music? Did it stop again? No, it's there. It just... We need sulfur. Need more magnetite. More sulfur. And it would be nice to get nickel, but nickel is really tough to find these days here. Alright. So we're going to head just off this next ledge. And keep following the Lost River as we explore this way. I'm just doing this to save a little bit of my battery power. I think I've got enough magnetite, so I actually want to get a little bit more crystallized sulfur. And then I think we're good. Don't stray too far away from the, here's some. If you stray too far away, the music comes on. You've all gone quiet, guys. You've either dropped, or it's actually, the music actually sort of brings up the intensity of it. Alright guys, just watching, not seen this place before, it looks cool. Well Nick, it is going to look cooler. As we head this way. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Sorry guys, I'm going to quickly head back. Simply to drop off all this stuff, because I really want to... I think he was coming for me. I really want to just make sure we've got all the supplies we need for future missions. So let's shoot back. It's not far. I'm not even going to park my sea moth. That's how quick we're going to do it. We're just going to go out, up. No way.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's turn the lights on, because I actually thought I'd run out of power. You need to just have some emergency lighting. Let's drop all this stuff inside. I've got no batteries. Now let's head back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do I have a spare water in here? I do. Alright guys. Hey Predator, do you need to free up some space in your sea moth storage compartment? Yes, yeah, that's what I just did then. So now let's head back in. Perfect timing, Predator. Hey Sciencey Gamer, we are currently, what's currently happening? I just joined the stream. Well, thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much Sciencey for joining the stream. Before I sort of talk, are you familiar with the game? If you're familiar with the game, what part of the game are you up to? as in which life pod have you explored, because I don't want to give you away too many spoilers, but then I'm also happy to tell you. If you've completed the entire game, then I'm more than just happy to tell you where we're up to. But most importantly, welcome to the stream. Nick, here we go. I think we've lost Richard. Are you still there, or are you back? Or have you died? As in, has your internet died? So we're just following the Lost River. And to see where the Lost River goes. Currently at 600 meters. It looks like the Lost River goes down. Seven, 8, nearly 800 meters. We'll keep going down. Obviously, we're limited to 900 meters. Here we go. More alien stuff over here. And the heat is really hurting us. So it's 40 degrees outside, so need to limit my exposure, but now I've got the blueprints. Obviously that will help.
Stabilizing.
So the problem we've got, as you can see, with the heat, but as Predator, I think it was yourself, Predator, you spoke about, now that we've got the ability to make synthetic fibers, we can make the reinforced dive suit. So we won't do too much exploring outside. I have done a lot, Nick. A matter of fact, if you want to know some of my crazy history, I used to be in the military. At the end of my military career, I became a military dive instructor. Obviously, I was part of a recon unit that used to do diving anyway, but then I became a dive instructor, and then I got out of the military, and the first thing I did was actually become a recreational scuba instructor. And that's what I did. So, Nick, let's head in this way. At 840 meters, we're getting close, but we can't go any deeper. Temperature is a little bit better here. It's only 26, 24 degrees. And welcome to our next alien base. However, unlike the other alien bases,
this alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Unlike the other ones, this one's looking a little bit more damaged.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and items contained.
Zapped. Out. Alright, I've lost my seam. Let's go, go, go. Let's get back in. Okay, let's get inside to get away from that warper, or it's going to keep on attacking me. Alright, we're inside, guys. The warper shouldn't...
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
I like that. So it was either to keep something in or to keep something out, but whatever it was, it failed. Now I'm going to go in there, but I'm going to go in there... Alright, we'll go in there now. So we've got our purple tablet. So insert our purple tablet.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, so the science research. So obviously small herbivores, Leviathan embryos, adult specimens, 2 large studies, egg specimens of Leviathans. Death normally occurs within 3 weeks. Small samples of eggs can be retained for continued high priority research of the Leviathan hatching mechanism. An unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been designated a sea emperor. While it's unlikely the emperor species is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data. Okay. So we're just going to go get some little bit of air, and then we're going to explore in here a bit further. Where is... There it is, the Reaper. I'm going. Okay, so let's have a look through the base. We've got a full tank of air. Let's pick up some more cubes. So actually lucky we went back and emptied our kit, or else we would have not. So this has been smashed. So let's hope that whatever's destroyed all this isn't still here. Sea dragon eggs. Rib cages. Rays. Including your little ghost rays and your rabbit rays. I do remember the rabbit ray. Useful how everything glows for you to keep... I know. Or else it will make it just a very dark stream, won't it? Whoops. I just heard another cube. You can never have too many cubes. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA data.
Leviathans detected at the facility perimeter, closing in at high speed. Exterior anchor cables impacted by massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision to the seafloor. Breaches detected in containment. Unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocols initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuate staff to other sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocols initiated. There you go. Yes, the glowing makes things very easy. Everything is big. Okay, so just checking out. I'm going to quickly fly back, just get some more oxygen so I don't have to rush that last room. I'd rather sort of take the time so you can actually see it if you haven't seen it before, rather than...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That warper is just hanging around. It just wants a beef, doesn't it? Or it has a beef. Let's drink the water. I don't have the water. The water is actually in the sea moth, isn't it? Now I've drunk the water. Alright, let's go have a look at that last room. Down here, we were heading this way.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
So we've got biological matter. Warper parts. Organic parts on display contains DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely obtained off-worlds. They are in varied states of augmentation with advanced technologies. The production line setup suggests that these self-warping constructs were built, maintained and deployed by the aliens in this facility. Hey, no problems at all, Sciencey. I was talking to you before. So, do you play the game yourself?
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Okay, so we've got a heap of parts, including... No wonder they are pissed off. Look at this warper here. It's nice to be able to get close to one without it wanting to attack you. But also not having a rib cage, and as you said, it's manufactured. So the self-warping quarantine enforcing unit. So this life form shows signs of heterogenetic modification, extensive mechanical grafting. Systems replaced onboard batteries, receiving energy around the grid. Miniature phases of technology has been planted beneath the skin. It's triggered its central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system has been digitally augmented for advanced process power and remote communication. Hunter, killer, avoid. Good advice. Good advice. It does. So, obviously, understandably, is these warpers were manufactured for one process only, and that is to kill the infected.
30 seconds.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How much room have I got? I've got heaps of room. Is the tank full? The tank's full. That's why you have 2 dive tanks. So yes, so they've manufactured the warper for one process, is to hunt the infected, of which we are one of those infected. Let's swap our tank back. We're going this way because I know there is a warper up here somewhere. Alright, so heading back. So we need to go back up towards our Cyclops, or the base on wheels, as flaming 67, 68 degrees. But that is not where we need to go. That's... That's a photo shot. that is where we're going to go next time. So let's head back up. Let's fill up our supplies again. I know. It's such an impressive game for, as you said, its immersiveness, the music, just how explorative base building it is. Alright, I'm just going to come out to start now, just getting some supplies. Then we'll head back to the Cyclops and we'll head back to our base. Clearly I need to make stuff. I need to make a reinforced suit. I need to use my first aid. I think it's my first aid kit that I've used. We need to prepare ourselves to dive deeper, to keep going down. So let's fill up our hull. See if we can actually find any more sulfur in here. I know we've got a...
Calorie intake recommended.
Lithium, magnite. Alright, let's jump back in. We can eat some food. No, we can't eat some food. We should have some food in our in here.
Vital signs still lagging.
Let's head back to the Cyclops. The only other thing I want to do, which is near the Cyclops, is I want to get a heap of crystal. By getting the crystal, that will allow us to then build some alien containment in the next episode, so we can actually hatch our little friend, our little cuttlefish. So let's head back out here. We'll miss these guys. We're going to turn up this path. For a reference point, that blood vine is probably your best reference point. Your other reference point is leave your Cyclops there, so you can always find your way back. I will get crystals, but I'm going to just come up here a bit into the blood kelp forest, and we should be able to, yep, that was exactly what I was after. We should be able to just get out of here semi-safely and fill ourselves up full of crystals. Until we hear the Walker and the crab squid. awesome. Okay, here we go. This will fill us up full of crystals. We're done. Let's get back and let's get home safely. Hey, it's okay if you're just watching, even if you don't have the... Yeah, of course, Sciencey. Like, I think the game is really good science.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Quartz. Yeah, it's hey, Simu, how you going? Eating underwater is super impressive, Nick. Sciencey, you're exactly right. I think the storyline within this game makes it a good game to view, even if you don't play the game. John. Oh, John, how are you? Once again, it is great to keep on seeing people popping. Like KJ popped in for 5 minutes, said hello, but then he had to shoot off. I think he went to bed. Let's head on in. You didn't miss much, John. Only the alien research base, only the Emperor. Yeah, it's good to have yous all pop in, guys. It got a little bit quiet. It actually got a little bit quiet just when we were actually at the main part of Lifepod 2, but it's okay. And it's actually probably good timing, John, because we are now going to head back to our base. But then we're actually going to wrap it up for the evening, because it is that time. Who else popped in? Simu also popped in. How are you, Simu? We had Predator was on, but actually Predator, are you still there or have you ducked away? Oh, that was a waste. Okay. Let me drop all this stuff in here. Now let's get myself a marble melon. I cannot get those marble melons. Annoying. You just finished your first playthrough. Well done. Well done, John. Was there a tear in the eye? I gotta admit, after I play so many hours, when I get to the end, wow, what do we got? We got 2 out there. Let's see if we can do it. Engines on.
Engine powering up.
96%. Cameras. Take us home. Alright, we're good below. That was uneventful. Normally, you can have a few friends that want to come and annoy you. I'm just playing Zelda. Ah, that's good. Obviously you're playing it on Xbox, PC4. Well, here's the crab squid. Go away. Normally the crab squid actually hangs right around Lifepod. Are you going to get me, crab squid? Oh, he's going to attack.
Creature attack.
Hello. Switch. Alright, so we'll make our way back safely to our base, and then let's do a recap on what we achieved today. I think they're excellent little creatures. You know what the great thing is you can find, we haven't found one yet, but you can find a crab squid egg. So when you've got your crab squid egg, obviously you can breed your own crab squid in your aquarium. Which is why we grabbed all that quartz. because we are going to make alien containment, and we're going to start breeding, or not? Yeah, we're going to start hatching eggs. Okay, so you find the alien containment. Have you Simu, have you done Lifepod 19? Oh really, John? You sound very disappointed. The other thing is, I've also realised that your
Seek fluid intake.
your cuttlefish is not impenetrable. I've definitely lost a cuttlefish by how far are we? We're 500 meters. I lost a cuttlefish by forgetting to tell it to stay, and then suddenly it followed me down somewhere and it got eaten. It was a bit of a sad moment. Seems like your only prey. Yes, you're funny you should say that, Sciencey. A message came on my radio just there saying that there is only one prey left. And you're exactly right. So all the other people from my ship have been killed. That's the sort of story, and I am the last survivor on this planet. It is nice to know that not everything is trying to kill you. For instance, this reefback does not try to kill you. Almost everything else does try to kill you though. 300 meters, we're almost there. Oh, I know, that's sad. I know. So now you've got 3 cuttlefish eggs. So, oh, Stalker tooth. Whoops, obviously Robin's racing. Just a few bumps. Here we go. Nothing a fresh coat of paint won't fix. And there we go. What game should you play? You should play Subnautica. You should play Subnautica, Simu. Or you can play Echo. I think Echo would be a game that you would like. Power off.
Engine powering down.
Whoop, I need some water. Stairs. Didn't realise how serious I was for water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright guys. That's up. That's the 2 hours. So let's just do a quick recap while we sit. You know the drill, we're going to do it from our bedroom. This time though, we're not going to die. Maybe.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look at all those stalker teeth. I need to put a poster here, I think. Alright. quick recap. I've got one more because someone donated it to me. That's it, that's the cupboard I'm after. I've got a Hello Kitty poster. Gorge, I've got a there. Alright. Let's put this up, and then we'll do a recap of what we achieved. You have a whooping 150 power. Golden Games! Welcome to the stream. So let's just put this poster up. That covers an ugly bit. Let's put our plush toys up here. Let's throw our miniature Aurora here. Let's grab ourselves a coffee. Grab our seat. It hasn't worked out well though, has it? I needed to park the Cyclops a little bit better. Dang! It has definitely got a lot of updates going. This is actually the release. Let's grab our coffee. And let's talk about what we achieved today. So we are just going up. So today, the whole thing was mainly around about Lifepod 2. So we went to Lifepod 2. From Lifepod 2, we actually found some more ingredients. We found, and I don't think I've got it on me, we actually found deep shroom mushrooms, and we found blood oil. So that means that we can now make the hydrochloric acid, we can make the benzene, we can make the synthetic fibers, and we can make the poly. That was a crunch, one crunch coffee. I'm actually going to see if I can do this without dying today, Nick, as a bit of a recap. Because we know, anyone who watched the stream yesterday, I was sitting here, and then suddenly I didn't realise the base ran out of power, and we died. It was a classic. It was a classic. No, I've Simu, I've actually got a mini Aura. When are you going to stream on Twitch? What time? I will. What I'll do is I'll go through this, Simu, and then I'll answer your question plus any other questions that come in. So we were able to get these ingredients. So once we got these ingredients, it means that we can start making some vital stuff. We can start making the reinforced dive suit, which will protect us against the heat and also the depths and also some bites. We were able to also, we can now make our swim charge fins, which will allow us to recharge our batteries to make sure that we can do that as well, so we can recharge our batteries. Unfortunately, the sea moth, we've hit our limit on the sea moth. The sea moth was 900 meters. For us to now explore more in the game, we're going to have to build our prawn suit. Where is she? Oh, I've lost the prawn suit. Sorry guys. There she is. We need to build ourselves a prawn suit. We need to fit it out with a heap of arms, some jumpsuits, some upgrades for us to continue our exploratory trip. We need power. So we also obtained a heap of uranium, or uranite I think it's called, or it's uranium, so we can actually make our nuclear reactor to actually go in there. The last thing we did is we also grabbed a heap of quartz, which will allow us to finally build our alien containment, so we can actually start hatching all those eggs we've been collecting for the last 2 weeks. They should have it as a shrimp suit. So that was, to me, it was a fantastic day. It was only one Lifepod, but we achieved a lot. From the Lifepod, we found the alien research facility, the damaged alien research facility. We got ourselves some more iron cubes. We then continued and we saw that blue tree, and I'm not going to do a spoiler for tomorrow because I'll scan the blue tree so you can see what the blue tree actually is, and we will continue exploring. However, tomorrow we're going to have to do a few things. We need to prepare before we go out. We need to find the rest of the nuclear reactor. We need to start building some components before we can actually head out there. So tomorrow is going to be a building day, and I guess we can certainly do some exploring. We still need to go to Lifepod 7 as well. That was it for today, guys. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, place them in there now. Sciencey, I stream, the easiest way to describe it, if you go back 2.5 hours from where you are now, so it's 5 p.m. now, I start the stream 2.5 hours before now. So yes, I will stream tomorrow, Sciencey. So whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, just go back 2.5 hours from now. What time is it for you, and when do you stream this late? Okay, so I assume you're from the States, Golden. I'm streaming Subnautica now for 2 hours. I saw Atom Tamer, who you would hear me call Simu, because Simu has followed me on Twitch many months ago when I first started streaming on Twitch. So what I normally do is I now will have a break for dinner. Okay, 4 p.m. noted. Oh, 4 p.m. Where are you, Sciencey? You in the Philippines? Yes. I'm trying to work out where you are, Sciencey. You're close to me if you're saying 4 p.m. So that is that. So what I do now is I now have a break for 3 hours, and then I'll jump on to explains the cover. Okay, it's 3 a.m. Oh, okay, 3 a.m. Yeah, so it's a little bit late, Golden, but I do just try and do a 2-hour stream. I have a break now for 3 hours where I have my dinner, and then I'll jump on Twitch and I'll stream for another 6 hours on Twitch. What I'm streaming on Twitch at the moment is Eco, which is the new eco-friendly MMO about saving the planet, but it's not a story-based one like this. So as always, thank you very much for your support. I am only obviously a new YouTube, and it's really... So wait, sorry, didn't catch what time, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8... 3 hours from now, Simu, 3 hours from now, 4 hours to be safe, because I do actually want to grab a nice dinner. I haven't had lunch or breakfast yet. I got up a bit late, so 4 hours from now to be safe. And yes, I'll be on Twitch. So thank you very much. Appreciate your support, and I really appreciate the comments and the feedback. 1 in the morning. Oh. See you later. I can't. Are you a Twitch streamer? Because... Yeah, I can't. Are you a Twitch streamer? Yes, so I am, guys. I'll likely pop in after... Yeah, no, please do, Nick. I appreciate that. And I will pop into G-Law's stream as well and make sure I give them the support back. Because it's through G-Law. I've got people like yourself and John. So I appreciate that. Please don't forget to hit the likes. As I said, it helps me. It helps me a lot. It's only a small thing, but hitting that like button and leaving the comments is great. You can find me. You get one guess, Sciencey, what my Twitch name is. But give me a second. I'm just going to link it. There you go. There is my Twitch channel. Also, guys, you are also more than welcome if you play a lot of games and you've got questions, you're more than welcome to jump into Discord as well. It's a very small community, but it's a very supportive community around games. So if you're playing a game that I'm streaming, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Twitch, Stationeers, Subnautica, Eco, RimWorld, Oxygen's not included. I play sort of those sort of building games, Factorio, Production Line. So if you're playing those games and you get stuck, there is a plethora of people that are just willing to sort of just give you a helping hand to help you out any time of the day. So thank you very much again. Really appreciate the support. You have a good day, evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you in another stream. Bye, guys. Ah, it's not working. Night, Nick. Bye, guys.